Have you ever wondered what the future of civilizations might look like? From the dawn of human consciousness, we've been captivated by the visions of tomorrow, the allure of the unknown, the potential for progress, the challenges we might face, and the triumphs we might celebrate. It's a narrative that has driven our species to reach for the stars, to dream beyond our current limitations. In our quest to comprehend the future, some of the greatest minds have attempted to categorize potential trajectories of human progress. They've created scales, not of time or distance, but of energy and technological advancement. These scales, born from our curiosity, have become roadmaps to a future we can barely imagine. Among these towering concepts, there exists a scale that has sparked conversations and debates, a scale that forces us to ponder upon the vast potential of civilizations. And that scale, my friends, is the Kardashev Scale. The Kardashev Scale, named after its creator, the Russian astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev, is a method of measuring a civilization's level of technological advancement. This fascinating scale is not based on the number of gadgets we have, or how speedy our internet is, but rather, it's focused on something much grander. It's all about energy, specifically, the amount of energy a civilization is capable of harnessing. This might sound a bit abstract, but stay with me, it's about to get really interesting. The Kardashev Scale classifies civilizations into three types. Let's take a brief look at each of them. The first, Type 1, is a civilization that can harness and control the total energy of its home planet. Think about that for a moment. Every gust of wind, every ray of sunlight, every wave in the ocean, every rumble of an earthquake, all of it completely under control. That's Type 1. Then we have Type 2. This type of civilization can harness and control the total energy of its home star and the planetary system around it. Imagine having the power of the sun at your fingertips, every bit of energy it releases, right there for you to use. Lastly, we have Type 3. This is a civilization that can harness and control the energy of its entire galaxy. That's billions of stars, all their planets, and everything in between. It's almost unimaginable, isn't it? Well, here's a bit of a reality check. Humanity, as it stands today, is not even on this scale yet. We're somewhere below Type 1, trying to crawl our way up. But don't be discouraged. The very fact that we can conceive of such scales of energy usage shows just how far we've come and hints at how far we might go. In essence, the Kardashev Scale measures a civilization's advancement by the total energy available to it. It's a reminder that our potential for growth is quite literally astronomical. A Type 1 civilization, also known as a planetary civilization, can use and store all of the energy available on its planet. Imagine a world where every drop of sunlight, every gust of wind, every wave in the ocean, and every bit of heat from the Earth's core is harnessed. This is the kind of control a Type 1 civilization would have over its planet's energy. It's a civilization that has mastered the art of energy utilization to such an extent that no resource is wasted. But what does this mean in real terms? Well, think about the endless possibilities that such mastery would bring. Sustainability would no longer be a challenge, but a given. Energy crises, something we grapple with today, would be a thing of the past. The climate change issues we face now would be easily mitigated, as a Type 1 civilization would have the ability to control its planet's climate and weather systems. They could potentially prevent natural disasters before they happen or mitigate their impact. Moreover, this civilization would have a much broader understanding of the physical world. The laws of physics would not just be theories to them, but tools they use daily to shape their environment. They could manipulate matter at a molecular level, potentially leading to innovations we can barely dream of today. However, as awe-inspiring as this sounds, it's important to note that we, as a civilization, are not there yet. Current estimates place us at Type 0.7 on the Kardashev Scale. We've made significant strides in harnessing renewable energy sources like solar and wind power, but we're far from capturing all the energy our planet has to offer. We still rely heavily on non-renewable resources, and our understanding of the physical world is constantly evolving. But don't let this discourage you. The path to becoming a Type 1 civilization is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's a journey of continuous growth and learning. We're on the path to becoming a Type 1 civilization, but we're not quite there yet. A Type 2 civilization, also known as a stellar civilization, can harness the total energy of its planet's parent star. This is a leap far beyond our current capabilities, venturing into the realm of science fiction. Imagine a society that can manipulate the raw, unfiltered power of a star. The possibilities are endless, from creating weather patterns to powering entire cities with a single beam of light. This control over a star's energy could be achieved through a hypothetical megastructure known as a Dyson Sphere, a shell encompassing a star to absorb and redirect its energy. Though it sounds fantastical, the concept of a Dyson Sphere is grounded in real physics. But let's not stop there. Let's venture further into the cosmos and introduce the concept of a Type 3 civilization. This is a galactic civilization, capable of harnessing the energy not just of a single star, but of an entire galaxy. We're talking about a civilization that has achieved such technological prowess that they can control billions of stars and their planets. Imagine the ability to travel across galaxies, to manipulate interstellar objects, to create and destroy stars at will. This level of energy manipulation could lead to advancements we can't even begin to comprehend, like perhaps bending the fabric of space and time itself. Type 2 and Type 3 civilizations represent a future so advanced, it's almost beyond our comprehension. They demonstrate what could be possible if we continue to advance and evolve, embracing science and technology as tools to shape our universe. Yet it's important to remember that these are purely theoretical. They represent a scale of power that humanity is currently nowhere near achieving. They are a benchmark for us to work towards, a beacon in the vastness of space guiding us towards a future filled with potential and discovery. These civilizations are purely hypothetical and represent levels of advancement we can scarcely imagine. So, what does the Kardashev Scale tell us about the future of civilizations? Well, let's dive in. The Kardashev Scale isn't just about power consumption. It's a roadmap of potential progress, a lens through which we can glimpse the challenges and opportunities that may await us in the distant future. As we cast our eyes up the rungs of the Kardashev Scale, we find ourselves confronted with a humbling sense of scale. A Type 1 civilization, harnessing the energy of an entire planet, is an achievement beyond our current reach, but not beyond our imagination. The challenges we face on our journey towards Type 1 status, from climate change to energy scarcity, are the very problems we must solve to ensure our survival. But the journey doesn't end there. A Type 2 civilization, capable of harnessing the energy of a star, presents even greater challenges. How does a civilization manage the engineering feats required to build a Dyson Sphere or cope with the societal implications of such immense power? The answers to these questions may redefine our understanding of what it means to be a civilization. And then, there's the awe-inspiring Type 3 civilization, capable of harnessing the energy of an entire galaxy. The mind boggles at the possibilities and the challenges. How does a civilization manage an energy network spanning millions of light years? How does it navigate the vast distances and timescales involved? These are questions beyond our current understanding, but they serve as a reminder of the potential that awaits us if we can rise to the challenge. While we have a long way to go before we reach even the first rung on the Kardashev Scale, it provides a fascinating framework for thinking about our future. The Kardashev Scale, it's more than just a measure of energy use. It's a roadmap to a potential future for all civilizations. It serves as a mirror, reflecting not only our potential, but also the challenges we must overcome to realize that potential. It's a reminder that, no matter how far we've come, the journey is just beginning.